from Muse, here to show you how to use one of my templates. Before you open your template in Photoshop, you should have downloaded and installed the free fonts that you'll find in your download folder. So once you've opened your template, this is a trifold. It's a brochure, and I've got it broken up into little groups here. So the first thing that you do is, I'm going to start with the right page just because it's the front. And the first thing I'm going to do is insert my image. I'm going to use one from Amy Connor Photography here in Middle Tennessee. So open your image and then drag and drop. Now make sure that you've got this layer selected before you do that. If for some reason you can't see these transform controls, which is what we use to shrink down the image, you have to make sure that, let me just do it really quickly. This show transform controls box is clicked. You also want to make sure that this doesn't say group, because once it says group, you can't really select anything with inside those groups very easily. So you want to make sure that's set to layer. So you've got your image in there. If this image is so big that it fills this up and you can't see these, you have to just zoom out so that you can see your transform controls. With these high-res images, you can't always see it when you drop it in. So once you've done that, you're going to start with the text. If you want to drop your logo in here, you can easily turn that layer off and bring your logo in just like we did with this image. You just sort of drag it, drop it, and resize it. But for now, we're just going to double click this text, and I'm just going to put Amy, oh, excuse me, I can't type today. If you don't like the font of something that's in the template already, you can easily change that to something that you prefer. It's easy to do that. If it's too big or too small, you just don't like the size, just do that. I'm going to put it back like it was. Okay, to change this watercolor swash, you just make sure it's selected in the layers palette. Go up here to layer, layer style, color overlay. Your color picker will pop up. If you want to choose a color from maybe your logo or another spot in the template, you can do that. So, or you can just go over here, you can type in your code as well if you'd like. So that's how you change that. Same with this text, you can change the font easily. The color block down here, double click, you can change it. If for some reason something in the template won't double click like that, occasionally Photoshop's a little wonky with that, you can always just go to the layer style color overlay to change anything in the template. So you'll see these guides, they don't show when you save, but they're here to show you your printing guides. And then I've got one here in the center because there's a lot of text here and you want to make sure that you are able to line it up. So for this one, if you click that whole group, you can see that it's lined up. So these aren't in line. So go to your next one and you can just budge it over like that and get everything in line. There you go. To change these little icon colors, same thing, they act like a shape. Just double click and you can change the color to whatever you want. Same with the text. We got another clipping mask we do the same thing with. Another image from Amy Connor. And this template is easy to change for any type of photography. You could do family photography, newborn photography. It's really just about editing it to suit your needs. And all the text and everything is the same way. This circle here, same thing, double click. And you put your name in there. If you have any questions, let me know. The best way to save this is just to save it as a JPEG. Unless your print company requires something else. Always save at the highest quality possible, and it's ready for print. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.